Good morning, students. I am Raman Gupta from Government College Bara. Today, I will teach you a literary term, paradox, which is very useful and it is often asked in exams, and you use this literary device in your day to day life also. So, let's start the term, the device. First of all, we'll see the definition of paradox. When used as a literary device, a paradox is the juxtaposition of a set of seemingly contradictory concepts that reveal a hidden and or unexpected truth. If we see the literal meaning, paradox means some contradictory statement. What we want to say, we use the entirely opposite words to convey that. This is a general meaning, and if we see the definition, when used as a literary device, a paradox is the juxtaposition of a set of seemingly, which seem not actual, contradictory concepts that reveal a hidden and or unexpected truth. The paradox may be hard or even impossible to believe. This is also a fact that paradox may be hard or even impossible to believe. One cannot believe in that. Yet, usually, the contradiction can be reconciled if the reader thinks about the juxtaposition more deeply. In literature, paradoxes can usually be classified either as situational or rhetorical. In both the ways, paradoxes are exercised in literature. There are many examples. If we see the example, if characters find themselves in difficult to reconcile circumstances, this would be a situational paradox. Let's see it again. If characters find themselves in difficult to reconcile circumstances, this would be a situational paradox. Whereas if a character makes a seemingly anomalous statement, this would be rhetorical paradox. There are many different paradox definitions depending on the field in which it is used. So, the definition of paradox depends on the use of it. Some paradoxes of logic actually do not have a resolution, such as the liar's paradox, which is explored below. So, let's see some examples, common examples of paradox. There are many famous examples of paradox from logicians and philosophers. One of the most famous paradoxes is called the liar's paradox and is evident in the following sentence. This statement is false. Another variation of the liar's paradox would be everything I say is a lie. In both sentences, there is an inherent impossibility presented in just a few words. So, there are other examples of paradox also, but they are not of our use, so we will not study them. Now we'll see some famous quotes which have paradoxes or quotes which are paradoxical in nature. We'll see those. We'll study them. First is whatever you do will be insignificant, but it is very important that you do it. This is a paradoxical statement of Gandhiji. He said, whatever you do will be insignificant. Means whatever you do that is not significant, that is of no significance, but still you have to do it. It is very important that you do it. So this is paradoxical. Means if there is insignificant, then what the use of it doing that? But still, he said, you have to do it. Even everything which you will do will be insignificant. So this statement is paradoxical. The next is, it's weird not to be weird. John Lennon had said, it is weird not to be weird. Next is Albert Einstein's quote, life is a preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live as if there were none. So statement is paradoxical. We read it again. Life is a preparation for the future. In life, we prepare everything for the future. And the best preparation for the future is to live. Means the best life is as if there were none, as it was nothing, as nobody lived. So the statement is paradoxical, contradictory to itself. Life is a preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live a life as if there were none. So in the last, we'll see the significance of paradox in literature. Why do we use paradox in literature? What's the use and what's the requirement to use them? Paradoxes can be a good way to test the limits of understanding and can lead to unexpected insights. The Irish writer Oscar Wilde was particularly noted for his use of paradoxes. In The Picture of Dorian Gray, Oscar Wilde writes, well, the way of paradoxes is the way of truth. Wilde himself wrote, well, the way of paradoxes is the way of truth. To test reality, we must see it on the tightrope. When the varieties become acrobats, we can judge them. So this is the best way to judge, to test the limit of understanding. That's why paradoxes are used in literature. Authors have used paradoxes in their works for many centuries to explore certain situational complications and the extent of human judgment. So, to know or to explore the extent of human judgment, paradoxes are used, are exercised freely in literature. Many writers have used them. We have seen the examples of Oscar Wilde and so on. So, paradox is a very important literary device. Students, prepare it well, and if you find any problem, you can ask me. Thank you and have a nice day.